it's Laura with Raintree Nursery. And there are certain plants that we sell at Raintree that absolutely capture my heart. I know I say, I love this plant, this is my favorite plant, about a lot of different plants. And it's true, I love a lot of different kinds of plants. But this plant is truly amazing. This is the beautiful Shipova. Shipova is a very unusual natural cross between a mountain ash and a European pear. And it originally came to the United States from Yugoslavia. As far as we can tell, it was brought in around 1957. And it's just a fascinating tree. And the fruit is fantastic. So it's got European pear parentage, although it doesn't look like a European pear. It looks like a little Asian pear or a really huge mountain ash. And it colors up to this incredible yellow, vivid yellow with a beautiful rose kiss on it. And there's so much to say about this plant. It has a beautiful ornamental element in the landscape. Number one, it has lovely gray leaves that have this silver underside to them. Very different than your typical European pear, just plain green leaves. It also has a really unique pyramidal shape in the landscape. So it's got this gorgeous leaf color. It's got this really stunning form. It's not a huge tree. It never really gets bigger than maybe 12 to 15 feet tall. And it's a relatively slow grower. So you don't have to worry about it getting there anytime soon. Because it has a really distinct central leader, I don't recommend pruning this into a super short shape, because then you lose the really unique shape that the tree has itself. But it's a real open grower, so it's very easy to get in there and harvest everything without having to prune it all down. So it's a gorgeous tree. Oh, and then fall color, it gets these incredibly gorgeous, vivid yellow to the leaves. So, oh my gosh, it's a fantastic tree to have in the landscape. I regularly have people say, "What is that?" when they see this tree, because it's so unusual. It's really quite lovely. The bloom also is extraordinary because it blooms like a European pear. It needs a pollinizer, so it blooms with European pears, but the buds fatten up and color up in their tight bud form really early, and they stay this beautiful pinkish white, but tight in the bud, not actually in flower, all through bloom category 1 and bloom category 2. And once bloom category 3 for European pears hits, then poof, it just bursts into this glorious cascade of white blooms. Incredibly gorgeous. And then there's the fruit. This fruit is extraordinary. You harvest it similar to the way that you would harvest a European pear. You lift it up, and when it's mature, it will just snap right off at the stem. It has this adorable long stem and this lovely little cheery round fruit. You can eat it slightly unripe, and it's like jicama. It's crunchy, it's juicy, it's nice. You can wait until it ripens up like this. And when it gets to its full color, it has this, wow, tropical aspect to the flavor, like a guava or a mango. It's rich and it's smooth and it's slick and sweet, like a really nice European pear. And then if you take some and you put them in a plastic bag and you stick them in your fridge, they hold like a really nice European pear does, but instead of just holding and then you need to wait and put them on your counter to ripen them up like European pears normally do, they sweeten, they continue to sweeten. And so after 2 or 3 months, like around the holidays, you can take them out and they are these intensely sweet, almondy, sugary, fantastic, and totally unique pieces of fruit. And they are worth celebrating just on their own. And boom, you got holidays. So what do you know? So I know I'm waxing rhapsodic about Shipova, but it's really worth it. Like I said, it takes a European pear, bloom categories 2 or 3, to pollinize with this tree. It's a little slow to mature, so you'll wait some years for it to start bearing fruit. But once it starts, you will be so glad you exercised your patience. Look at this beautiful, rich, butter yellow interior. Oh, glorious sweet. Almost caramely with a little bit of that tropical feel going on. Shipova. Do not miss this. Thanks for joining us. It's Laura with Raintree Nursery. We'll see you next time.